If you are discouraged, if you have lost your job, if you are in a situation right now where you feel like you don't have escape, hello guys, welcome to the channel. How are you doing today? My name is Isaura Abreu, and for those that don't know me, in this channel we talk a little bit about everything, my experiences, side hustles, a lot of stuff. So if any of this topic interests you, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Today I woke up and I'm like, whatever. Here is Max. Say hi, Didi. He's watching TV. I woke up and I was like, let me just record this video while I drink my coffee right here, and while I make Max some baby food. I have here cauliflower, green beans, and carrots because I'm gonna make it like a puree for him to eat something this morning. I'm introducing Max to food and also to formula. It has been very hard because he does not want to drink formula. I am giving him the Enfamil Gentle Ease all-in-one because I'm planning to go back to work. As you guys know, I have been working from home. I make an income from home, but I need that extra money because I spend a lot of money on the house in the Dominican Republic. As you guys know, if you follow me for a long time, I'm building my house in the Dominican Republic, which is almost finished. And I went to the Dominican Republic on November to finish the last touches, even though we still have some other stuff to do. And I spent a lot of money. Also on the trip, it was expensive. So you also know that I work for the Department of Homeless Services. They call me because they have positions available. They have hotels opening soon and they need the people to work. I stopped working once I had Max because I wanted to be with him. I wanted to give my baby the attention he needs, especially doing the breastfeeding as well. What's going on? What's going on, Tutti? You want to be on the channel? You want to be on the channel, Titi? You want to be on the channel? Who's that baby over there? Yeah, that's Max. I'm planning to go back to work for DHS on a new project that they have. Hopefully Max takes the formula so that I can go and not have any worries about him not wanting to eat. I'm also introducing food, so it's gonna be easier to take care of him when he is eating solid food and also formula. So I am excited about that. Like I said in my previous videos, I have been trying to post as much as I can. I need to pay up some debts that I have from the past year. I did a lot of things out of instinct and maybe desperately looking for something to do from home, only from home, even though I have some other income from home. LGA, I have that stable income, but it's not enough. And if you live in New York City, one income is not enough. So I did a permanent makeup artist course. I spent $5,000 on that. Then I invested on fixing one side of my living room to put the studio over there, and I spent a lot of money. And now I'm here like, okay, what am I gonna do? It's not easy to have it at home business. I understand that, and I said that I was gonna put all my efforts to do that. And yes, of course, I'm gonna keep doing that as a hobby, but it's, after all, I don't feel that that's something I'm gonna do like just to do that and survive out of that. I don't think so. And yeah, I spent a lot of money. And why did you do that if you're not gonna do it full time? Well, I had to do it and first because I thought that's what I want to do. And that's what happens to a lot of us in life. We start doing something and at the end of the day, that's not what we wanted to do, and it's okay. I spent a lot of money, yes, and I'm gonna pay it off. I didn't want to take the money that I used for that from my savings for my expenses monthly of my apartment, of my house, of my living and my family living, and I didn't want to take the money from that I have saved for the house as well. So I had to take some money that I have on business funding to do that, which it was great. But like I just said, this is life, and in life sometimes it's not perfect. Sometimes we don't have enough money to just go out there and spend money on the things that we think we need, or the things that we think is going to make us better. Sometimes we got to go on debt. Debt is bad, because debt eats your dollars every time. But sometimes, unfortunately, like for people like me, we need to go into debt. And let me tell you something, I prefer to owe money to the banks than own money to people, especially family. Because if you have passed through that experience, you know how uncomfortable it is to sit down in a family meeting while you are owing money to somebody over there. Thank God I have never had that experience, because since I was 17 years old that I started building my credit, I said that I would never ask nobody that I know for money, because it's terrible. Because they would tell everybody, because at the beginning they pretend they doing it from the bottom of their heart to help you, but it's not like that. So I learned that at a very young age that asking for money to family or friends is never a good idea. So I built my credit. My credit is great. I was able to take a decent amount of money to do the things that I want to do, and I'll have to pay it back. Yes, I mean, we have to do it. The good thing is that I don't consider my debts as high as like other people that have $80,000, $60,000 in debt, stuff like that. Mine is minimal, is like around 30 to 40, but that's something that I can pay very fast, because my income, I have done it before in less than a year. I know I can do it this time. If you are discouraged, if you have lost your job, if you are in a situation right now where you feel like you don't have escape, just sit down first. And I know you're like, what the heck am I going to sit down for? Sit down and have a clear path of your future. Sit down and try to figure it out. What is it that you want to do? For example, for me, I said to myself a few years ago, what is it that you want to do, Isaura? You cannot live your life here in New York City just paying bills, sitting down and trying to pretend that you have made it in life when you're not feeling happy. So I sat down and I said to myself that the first thing I wanted to do was stop paying rent, and that I did not want to live in the United States, because things that are going on here are things that are just like out of the ordinary, like are weird things that even in the Bible says that things like these are going to start happening in the world. So but I don't want to get into that and to religions and stuff like that, because I have a very own type of belief that, you know, everybody's different. So that was the first thing, knowing what I want. I know that I don't want to live here. I know that I wanted a house. So I purchased my land. I built the house little by little. I saved money to pay debts. I paid those debts, but then I got in debt again. Yes, you can get in debt again for making not the wrong decisions, I said, because I made those decisions and I feel like I learned a lot from it. But it is what it is. So what do you got to do now? Take responsibility and continue. How do you make a lot of money, Sarah? Well, I don't have only one job. There's no way I'm going to make it in New York with only one job. I have the blessing of having my mom that can help me with my kids, so that when I leave or go somewhere, they're not with a stranger, because with things that are going on, like I just said, it's just scary. So I have to take that opportunity to maximize the things I do for the maximum profit amount. So having multiple jobs, even from home, it's something that gives me the stability I need, and also gives me the money I need to put towards the things I want. So with this being said, I just wanted to put this little episode out for you. Today is Saturday. You have a happy Saturday, and I will see you in the next video. Stay tuned.